Peace be upon you. Week ahead. Starting, of course, today. So I should say current week, pardon. Monday. Monday, there's some confusion in regards to where you want to head next, whether you should act, what the first move in a direction. You already made that decision. Should I act? Is it going to be reciprocated? So you have to individuate. I guess you're focusing on timing as well, waiting for the skies to clear, I hear. Yep. Yep. In order to move forward. This is an important journey for someone here because they're closing out a cycle, beginning a whole new. This is an adventure, but one that someone is genuinely committed to. It's extremely important to them. They're passionate about, devoted, loyal to it. It's an act of courage. It's something transformative, important. Obviously, it ties in with traveling. Definitely far distances, if not across continents or this. Otherwise, this can be a project that, again, or in a practical sense, does imply an abandonment of one in order to pursue another. It's exploration and adventure that's taking risks. Financial wise, it also means, of course, I hope it's not gambling, but financial speculation, taking financial risks, sometimes purchases, entering real estate, for example, because it's coming from nothingness into something. But at the same time, there's something then they have to move away from. So this may speak of, house flipping, real estate, getting creative ideas, move of residence either way, because of something that goes beyond just, financial gain. Or no, this implies kind of a 360 all throughout changing one's existence, standard of living, and so on. It can either make it or break it, I hear it. High risk activities by Tuesday, and deciding or looking towards what's in front of someone. Yeah. Basically, it's feeling the environment. So this can also translate in gathering more information, observing more, studying a specific subject topic, researching the topic, maybe watching more content, self-educating, exploring, just to make sure that you leave no stone unturned when it comes to what is to be expected. But the decision is already made by Tuesday, by tomorrow. It's made. It's kind of flourished within, and it's already starting to translate, because in a practical sense, someone is focused on it. Yep. They want it, they know it, they're looking at it, they're gonna get it. Nothing stands in their way here, not even the seas, the waters themselves here. Or what they've been, the comfort that they have, the safety of their, it's time. Moving on to something else. It's definitely a new chapter. Wednesday. So we have 6, 10. Oh, 6, 6, 10, yeah. 19. As I said, the chapter is entirely over. This may be also triggered by something extremely painful, transformative, an actual loss, a relative, friend. And this may translate also with inheritance, so needing to travel for either attending, receiving one's inheritance, so on, setting things in order, returning to places of residence or birth, or previous residence or birth, and in order to either support, a mourning relative or family, or just presence. Yeah. It's very transformative, very intense, this for all these situations here. And they may be bringing some, kind of sad energy, either for what you leave behind or what you need to go through in order to move on to the next chapter. Either way, this brings, by Wednesday, you actually feel that you got this. Precisely because you're looking at something with the strength and courage to what made its ending, right? Fatality, destiny, providence, fate, and the acknowledgement or recognition of the ending of a cycle. That seems to go hand in hand with, ability to be very kind to yourself. It gives you a sensation of, hey, maybe I haven't done that bad after all. All things considered energy by Wednesday, all things considered. Gratitude, honoring, acknowledgement, spiritual discernment, and strength and maturity. The most painful stage of a chapter is over. For those who did lose relatives, and I'm sorry for your loss, you may receive news from afar. So you're leaving all you've got in order to, Either way, something is calling some of you elsewhere. Thursday. Sorry, I'm also looking at the horoscopes. So, for Thursday, we have that transition, prosperity, healing, abundance. And staying on top of things. There's definitely transition. And again, this energy of moving across. Scorpionic energy, right? So, waters above, waters below start to show themselves scorpionic energy, drowning in the waters. Water and earth then build again, right? So, intuition is spot on. Shadow work is being done as finally some individuation occurs here. On Thursday, on Wednesday, and on Thursday, someone is definitely already on this new journey. At least making those plans, setting last details in order, some analysis still ongoing, because there's that, transitioning. So from now, it's just a matter of timing. On Friday, the anchor is lifted and someone is finally moving away. Some of you may actually be traveling at that time. This is moving quite quickly, actually. On Saturday, inability to actually focus on the small things. You don't seem to have the time or energy. You're definitely focused on something rather more important, more foundational, as you should, right? But do try and alchemize. So you have no time for socializing, small talk, entertaining yourself. Just make sure you take care of your health in the meantime, because you may disregard your own health at this time as well. So you're not socializing, you don't have time for anyone or anything, you're just focusing on what you're doing right here. You're definitely intensely immersed in this process. And water again, Cancerian energy, there it is, the moon, moving away. It's very intense for you. 7-7. I'm trying to see the seven of cup here. If I see the 34 over there. You're being guided. And you're a bit kind of blown away by synchronicities, by you really in the flow of it. Wow. All it took is the courage to follow through, to follow along with that inner fire, inner instinct, inner passion and call or insight. And there it is. It's unfolding in a manner that's just mind-blowing to you. As if you're living in an entirely new world. How are these things just simply boom, boom, boom happening this way? I see this rhythm that's, it doesn't seem, it can be flowing, but right now that's how you're experiencing. You just, as if you were Alice in Wonderland, just kept being blown away by, wow. So faith is all it took, that step in that direction. Work, achievement, and success. And there's a colony awaiting, by the way. A community. Beautiful. And so there it is. Being able to actually see in the dark. Waters again, yes. In order to navigate this. Face your pain. Go in the subconscious. Do the shadow work. See it all for what it is. Allow yourself to feel it. So this is also healing. Facing old traumas and pain. But this is such a powerful stage for someone all throughout their cycles of incarnation. All their lives are healed by Sunday. It's almost like all it takes is the courage to get on it, and then the ride goes, right? And like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like, but don't worry, there's gonna be smooth flowing once you get there. There's a rhythm to things again, much like day work, you know. What guides them? What guides the ants in an ant colony? Right? Invisible laws. Energy, frequency, vibration. It's magnetic. It usually tends to always send you where? Where magnetic means it leads you north. Someone's going north, going home. To set down roots. They're actually reconnecting with ancient, old friends. They're exploring as well. You're gonna discover and explore. And so, if this is you, blessings. Changes are upon you. You're being led to a place that's gonna feel exactly as it should. Home. No matter how prosperous or promising a place may look, it can still feel cold, desolated, and empty. Or just simply no longer your home. Work-wise, this means expansion, a job opportunity offered from probably abroad that you're gonna take. And you're gonna do well to do so. Trust the process. Shalom.